Alright, I'm still surprised that the special offers, if we're going to be completely honest, is still there. I think the highlight's more of this, but... How's it going, everybody? I am the Zaben, Zaben. I'm here on Broadcast Zaben, and we are back with yet another review on the item shop, which, so far, we're going to be honest, is going good. So, if you're new to this and never experienced what it's like to be a part of this, simply we judge and critique and give our opinions. Pretty much it's just our opinions, which is judging, I assume. Our opinions on everything in the item shop, and we separate the featured from the daily, and in this case there is special offers. I'll probably just go through it briefly, just to give you guys just kind of like a generalization, I suppose. But we're going to go ahead, and we are going to start with our featured, starting with Terra. Now, I didn't think this was a bad looking skin. I thought it was pretty decent, and then it came out with an alternate color, glow on, glow off. Okay, I could see, like, there's a sort of a glow to it. You definitely see it when it comes to, like, the bullets here. You see it, I feel like you could see it. It's like on the eye, the brim, this, and the arm, but you can have it off. So I do like that, like, change to it. The blue, honestly, with the dark teal? Dark green? I don't know, but it just looks nice. I think that's a teal. Tech is the guy's name. And if we're gonna be honest, he gets a damn upgrade here. This look right here is so much better than whatever the hell is going on here. Like, I feel like they went with, like, scientist guy, but then here they went with, like, cool guy that went with, like, a cybernetic enhancement, you know? And then again, same thing, you can see this one. I feel like it's more noticeable to tell when the glow is on and not, but it's mainly just the focus of the arm. That's not too bad. His alternate style honestly is pretty great, just because I think the hair is a big thing. Actually, I didn't even go over the back bling. That one's okay, and I don't remember this one. Ooh, this one's kind of like a face. Puma pack. And then that was just technology. Next, what we got? Elite Recon. You know, I think I'm really in the favor of this blue and green scheme, other than the yellow with black, I think that is? At least I like the idea of having it altered for the glider, but I think constantly with the glider I'd have it on. But it's at least nice to have options. Okay, so this one doesn't glow, but it's definitely in two different colors. Another pickaxe. Jesus, they got two different pickaxes. Is this supposed to be like one for each? Hit my mic. And then you got the yellow glow. It literally just is that. It's the yellow glowing of your weapon with black. So that actually looks pretty cool. Alright, not bad. Bash. I remember when a lot of people said, I always hate this, when people say, like, oh, it was available or whatever, why aren't we getting it? And then once it's out, like, nobody uses it. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, we want to have it, but we don't want to use it. That's what it seems like to me. What was the back bling? I want to check his alternate styles, because he has three. This one's called Hero. This one is called Militia. Definitely has the look of one. Okay. And then Militia Glow. Actually, the glow is nice, we're gonna be honest. So it's the same thing, different color and texture. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Not bad. I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of like that. The post-apocalyptic version of this guy, I think, is a lot better than the actual version of the guy, and then the female version, I think, maybe vice versa. text, apparently. Alright, sorry about that. But as I was trying to say, I think this post-apocalyptic version of this skin is like an improvement. Because I don't think he looked as good with like the happy-go look, like this very like, you know, militia and whatnot. I feel like suits this skin so much better than what it was based on. Man, dude, this skin I feel like comes back, at least for this season. I feel like it makes sense, but at the same time I'm just like, Jesus. So I remember this is Chomp Senior. Basically it's a Jonesy with swimming goggles, and he has on some flippers, and his hands also have like a flipper, I guess. And then he's pretty much just designed after a shark. That's pretty much it. Like the back bling itself is a shark fin. It's okay. Chop Jr. on the other hand, I think is funny. Like, I like that it's wobbly. And let me see, swim. Okay, let me see something real quick. Really? So season 5, we ended up getting the pickaxe before we even got the skin. And I think this is the last one. Yep. This one, Laser Chomp, is definitely a huge reference for those who watch Austin Powers. There's a scene where the villain says they want to get sharks with lasers on their heads, and this is literally that concept. And you know me, I'm a sucker for gliders that look like there you go, sorry. But I'm a sucker for like animals being a glider. And again, it's kind of funny that it's a reference to something that was in a movie, so I dig that a little more. Not bad, not bad. This is a good set. It always comes back. I feel like that in a way is like a classic and its own thing, not really like recognized by, you know, what's it called? Not really something that's recognized or put up, I think, by Fortnite or Epic Games. Next, we'll move on to the daily. We have Bigfoot jammies? I realize stuff falls out of it. Maybe that's the intent? Maybe it is. I'm noticing Fish Stick's hand, though. A slurp juice, maybe another slurp juice, maybe a can of something. And that seems to be about it. It doesn't look like... I mean, maybe if I were to, you know, play with the skin or whatever, I might be able to see what else is there. Playing as the Sasquatch, honestly, there's some pros and cons to it. I mean, personally, I'm not one of those people who like, you know, the Sasquatch or Bigfoot. But in a way, it's kind of nice to have it, because I feel like you can have fun with it. Like, I don't know if it would be considered a troll skin, maybe? Yeah, I'm not really sure, to be honest. It kind of just is what it is. Like, it's a Sasquatch. If you like it, you get it. If not, I guess not. So with that one being out of the way, we are going to go to the default here, 800 V-Bucks. Very simple. I mean, come on. It's literally just, hey, pants, different colored shirt. It looks like a knitted one. You know what I mean? Like when you get like those knitted sweaters or something. This is what it looks like. Not bad, not bad. Now this one is not new, but it is a part of the Shadow series. Skull and Bones. I think that's the set that the World of J actually likes. It's not bad, to be honest. I mean, the white is intended to glow, and then the black is supposed to be so dark that it just resembles darkness. I think it looks pretty cool. It's not a bad looking axe, if we're going to be completely honest. It's a little skull bit. Lastly, we got 3 emotes. I'm gonna try to get through this one very quickly. Now you know what it is. It is Never Gonna Give You Up from Rick Astley's, well, Never Gonna Give You Up. I love this song, not gonna lie. So really at this point, for me, it's just to figure out which I like more, Come Here or Sasquatch. So we have you, Come Here. And that's it. And then with the other one, it's pretty goofy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have a final verdict. But before we do, I just want to go through the special offers one last time. I didn't do it yesterday, but we'll be doing it today. So pretty much, we just have Nightlife, DJ Bop, we have a glow stick emote, which is, well, you dancing with glow sticks. Disco Fever, which is a classic. I just wish the music was a bit louder. Breakin'. I don't know if this is a classic, but it's there. We have Drop the Bass as well, which is basically you being the DJ. Glow Stick, which is this futuristic looking axe. In fact, it looks like it could have been an axe from Save the World, if we're going to be completely honest. And Glow Rider, which is literally a part of, like, Nightlight? And I forgot what the other... Actually, no, that's not Nightlight. Your Nightlife. What? I forgot what the neon people are, but it's basically the neon people. Nightlife, awesome skin. If you guys want this swirly woofy skin that swirls around and whatnot, and it alternates colors, it's still gonna do this, like, crazy lava lamp looking effect on it. It just changes colors. It says pattern change, basically like the color of the pattern, and that's it. But it's still pretty cool. And then DJ Bop, awesome. I wish I actually had this skin just because I think it's so cool to see like this alternate new DJ, and as well as having an alternate style that still fits the DJ tone. I think that's very cool and awesome, and I wouldn't mind having. So I'm not gonna rank the special offers because I really enjoy all of these very much, so we'll only be going over the featured and daily. If I really had to recommend something in the daily, the featured, sorry, I think I'd give it to Bash. Just because I think he looks awesome the way that he is. He has 3 alternate styles. You have the Militia, and then you also have Dark Militia, which kind of makes his eyes glow and whatnot. And then his back bling is supposed to be the Llama Corn shield, and there's also a, like, alternate version of it, or maybe it looks like it broke, and then they try to, like, weld it together or something. And then they have a bag over for supplies. And then the pickaxe is awesome. Again, it's just like the rusted down version of the original with like razors at the end of it. So it actually looks like a lethal weapon. And I'm surprised that the gold is still shining on it, if we're going to be honest. But other than that, that's pretty cool. Second place, if we're going to be completely honest, I am going to give it to these elite guys. But if you're going to be completely honest, between the two, I would pick Terra over the tech guy. The main reason is his gosh darn hair. I feel like the hair, if it was like this, it would have been completely fine. I probably would have recommended him equally, but instead, I feel like I just hate that hair so much that I feel like she's just perfect. So I would go with Terra all the way. And of course, that means everything for the Chomp set is going to be last. But again, take these with a grain of salt. If you guys have different opinions and you really want, let's say, the Chomp set, by all means, get the Chomp set. For the daily, I do put Pathfinder over Bigfoot just because I really don't like this skin too much. Like, it's okay, but I don't like it enough to want to own it myself. And then Pathfinder, at least I'm, very recently getting into, peeping out default skins or just 800 V-Buck skins in general, I suppose. So this one isn't too bad, and I really like that one. The Stark Splitter, I would also recommend getting, and there are 3 emotes. Number 1, most recommended, is going to be Never Gonna. This thing could be coming back forever, ever, maybe it could be limited time, like, how do I know? Sasquatchin', I think I'm going to put in second for most recommended between these emotes, or at least second best. just because come here literally is just that, like, you come here, that's it. Sasquatching, at least it's this very simple walk animation, right? And I think it looks pretty goofy. If they had music over it, I could definitely see this being like a 500 V-Buck emote. But since it doesn't, and it's just, well, this, and I guess that's a part of being Sasquatch, right? You know, he walks around, and for some reason nobody knows where the hell he is. So yeah, this would actually be, I think, on my list better, just because it's more animated, it's traversal, so you're kind of getting a little bit more of a bang out of your butt. And that's my final thought. If you guys have any different opinions, you know, again, take my opinions with a grain of salt, as I will with yours. You know, everybody has a very different thought and opinion, so by all means, do respect one another's opinions. And you guys can go ahead, again, comment down below on that, or if you would like, you can take a whole step further and join our Discord. The link for that is down below in the video description, so if you guys would love to go ahead and be a bit more direct, sort of message me, or, you know, also other people, maybe have, I don't want to say argument, but just have like a little talk, like, oh, well, I like this because of this. Again, just be respectful of one another on that, and have fun as possible. Underneath our Discord link is our Cash App donations link. So if you have Cash App, or if you would like to install Cash App and give a donation, please do. Every bit does help us out a ton. You know, we can invest into newer games. I've been wanting this horror VR of Paranormal Activity, so we could do a horror VR video. You know, there's other games out there, so hopefully there maybe will be a deal. We're planning on getting World War Z going on, so maybe we'll get World War Z happening sometime. Let's see what else. I really don't know what other games are there. But another awesome thing about Cash App is when you do donate how much you want, whenever you want. Actually, that's kind of the big thing. You can donate how much you want whenever you want. So if you want to donate $1, $2, $3, 10 cents, by all means, please do. Every little bit does help out, and it's not as monthly fee. I believe Patreon does that, where every month it'll take like $5 out of your account, and then it's like, oh yeah, then you get it, this and this. You know, instead of that, we do have a, you know, like a little note. You can leave a note or a reason for why you're sending it. So you guys can go ahead and send like $1 or something and be like, hey, can you use this towards this? And we're gonna try to split fundings with everything. So if it seems like, hey, you know, your controller really sucks, it's doing this and blah blah, you should get that, like that seems really important right now, then we'll get that. Or if everybody's like, hey, you should get Paranormal Activity or something, then we'll go ahead and we'll get the Paranormal Activity over like the new controller. It's simple as that. Leave nice things. I don't want anything mean, nasty, rude in the Cash App section, you know.